stripe. Blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. My parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Well, they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please, I need ya. Done when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It's Week 18, and off we go on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
You know, it's funny. Some games you can look at the box score and you have a pretty good feeling who won. And last week, not one of them. I mean, to throw for 3 touchdowns, no picks, you'd expect that team to win, but They just didn't get the performances and the production from those around him. So he needs to continue to play at that level, continue to bring along the rest of his teammates. If they can get a more collective performance similar to his, now I think they've got a real shot to have success.
Downs goes in motion. Here's the first carry for the pit product, James Thomas. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a toss. Connor heading left. Finding space inside the 40. And he will go all the way. James Conner. Touchdown Vikings. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Ryland's kick is on the return is Rodgers. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
Well, he certainly had a little bit of a gunslinger mentality a week ago, Mike, and for better or for worse, he was throwing the ball all over the place. And at the end of the day, he came out with the win, but he is very aware. He has to do a better job protecting the ball. Continue to generate the explosive plays through the air. That's great, but he cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team.
Pick up a 2 on the last run. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Green Bay first down. Here's Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's halfway, good for 22. First down, Packers. To throw is Hurts. The pressure there got to him. He's busy good. That pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry. And then they might, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hurts will try it again. The open receiver is Johnson. And the left bursting ball. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. Think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field.
Back in the end zone. He's got it. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Packers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Johnson now to return. Whoa! And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense and Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. This drive on the ground, and it's coming. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back dreams that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for Minnesota. And even 50 yards.
First down.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. And he's in. Third down. Touchdown, Minnesota. Extra point now by Riley. The kick is good. The Vikings swing to 13-7. Back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Forced out wide, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts. Now, screen set up for Irving. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
First down.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 9.
Brings up second and
A
9.
shotgun snap now to Hurts.
50-yard
In trouble, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter getting home to drop while he's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. Third and long for Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Vikings offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short game.
From 29, here's 2nd and 4. It's a draw and a give to Connor. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
34-yard line.
You saw the guard take a pass set, Mike. He's hoping that defensive tackle just races up the field, trying to sack the quarterback. And then you just hand the ball off to your back on a draw. In this case, the defensive tackle does a great job going from pass to run, and he's able to take the back down for a loss.
Left side, it's complete. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Minnesota.
That's good.
Downs goes in motion.
1st and 10.
Now Connor. And he'll take this one in. James Conner. Touchdown, Vikings. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today. Just get started.
Away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So Packers offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
On 2nd down, Hurts. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
To return is Johnson. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's good.
Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Run down. Touchdown, Minnesota. His second touchdown of this first half. Now Ryland for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings have one more as they extend their second quarter. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return is Rodgers. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to 23-yard line. The Packers offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it'll bring up second down. To throw is Hurts. That's caught. Travis Kelce. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Travis Kelce. It's a gain of 6.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return is Rodgers. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Packers offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. Hurts now. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Third and 10.
And it's third down.
Let's go. 63.
Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunity opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
On fourth down, the snap comes to Hurts. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on down.
The motion man is Johnson. They'll run with Thomas. The ball comes out. And the Packers have recovered the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
It'll work Connor in the middle here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the Packers.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down. Coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Slot man in motion right. Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Vikings 1st down.
On the handoff, it's Connor. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on that while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now Mahomes. Pass right side to down. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot. But that'll keep this drive rolling.
Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the ground, it's Connor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he's got another one. James Conner. Touchdown, Vikings. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Ryland's kick here is good. The kicks away. work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. A give. This is Irving. And he'll get forward for a fumble. And 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
To throw is Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Packers.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often, and when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. To the air again. Hurts. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Turnover on down.
They'll run it on 1st down with Connor. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing is Mahomes. We'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
J.K. Scott in punt formation.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Hurts. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Penny Moore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Running here is Connor. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone yet again. James Conner, touchdown Vikings. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone.
The kick is good.
Touchdown puts it as the kick's away. On the return. return. This is strong. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Packers offense make their way out to take over once more. Things not looking good. But he can get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with first down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
This pass caught right side. It's Allen. Third down. They need 5.
And it's third down.
On the handoff, it's Irvin. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Green Bay first down.
The tackle by Jordan Fuller. A gain of 12. And a Packer first
A
down.
shotgun snap now to Hurts. Catch made there by Allen. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of
Ball
15.
rests at the 37. It's
down,
first and 10.
Packers.
180.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Going up top for Evans. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Packers will get just a bit closer.
Packers 14. Rick Zerline set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Johnson now to return. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So a win here for the Vikings. They finished the season on a...
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts. They do. I've been Houdini with my commas. My mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer. Cooped up, too up, mate. Get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me.